This is a nice simple routine you can do to open up the hips, the back, and the hamstring, and to calm and ease your mind. We'll start sitting here nice and gentle, however you can be easing your body, so cross-legged or sitting on your heels. Just get really comfortable here. Close your eyes, let your attention drift a bit deeper inward. Maybe rock a bit forward and back or easy side to side, finding a nice neutral, balanced point here. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up, and we'll twist to your right side here. Bring your left hand on top of that right knee, right fingertips behind you. Big inhale to lift tall, easy exhale to twist around. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up, and twist to your other side here. Right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind you, easy spin around. And make your way onto all fours here, really gently, soft on your joints and on the rest of you. And start to roll around a bit in your spine, starting to wake everything up here, moving into any creaky parts, breathing really big and full and deep. And whenever you are ready here, tuck your toes, take a big inhale to lift your hips right up and back to your down dog, settling in. And take a moment here to find a nice easy down dog here, so softening in the knees, rock and roll a little side to side, easing your knees here. And take a big inhale, lift away up onto your tippy toes, reach your heels high, and soften your heels and relax. And just take a nice step wide a bit apart here, rock from one side to the other side here, just to wake up the hips here, moving into any places that feel a little stuck or tense or need some attention there. Just rolling around a bit, breathing really big. And when you're ready here, take a big inhale, lift your right leg way up and back behind you, down dog split. Open up through your hips and shoulders. And step your foot right on through between your hands for your low lunge. Sink your hips down here, nice and gentle. When you're ready, ease your back knee down to the ground. Just opening up here, take your time, going slow and steady. Keeping the back knee on the ground, shift your hips back to sit on your back heel for your runner's stretch. Let your torso fold over this front leg. Sway a bit here. When you're ready, crawl yourself back out to your nice low lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips up, let your torso fold over this front leg. Let your head go, your neck go. Sway a bit here. Soften through your knees, crawl yourself out to a nice warrior three, top of your head lengthening forward. Soften and round up to stand. Hug this left shin into your chest for a squeeze. Roll around a bit here in the hips if that feels nice. Take a big inhale to lift up. And we'll wrap it around to an eagle pose here. Left leg wraps on top, left arm sweeps under. Take a big inhale to lift everything up. And we'll dive it back through your low lunge here. Nice and steady. Sink the hips down real easy. And crawl your front foot out to the edge of your mat there on the right side. Soften your back knee down to the ground. And getting into your hips a bit more here. If it feels nice to come on down to your forearms, go for that. Breathing really big. If it feels nice to spin around to your right side, bend your back knee, catch a hold of that foot behind you, something to play with. If there's any pain or tension, just ease on out of it here. When you're ready, start to straighten up your arms under your shoulders and step it on back to your down dog here, nice and steady. And just moving how it feels good here to open up. Take a big inhale, lift that left leg way up and back behind you, down dog split, open it up. And step your foot right on there between your hands to your low lunge. Sink down here real easy. Maybe sway a bit if that feels nice. Ease your back knee down to the ground and opening up here. If it feels good, open up your torso. Go for that. Breathing really big and full and deep. We'll crawl right back to that runner stretch here, letting your hips sink toward your back heel. Fold your torso up and over this leg. Let your head go, your neck go here. Breathing big. When you're ready, crawl yourself back out to your low lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips up, let your torso fold over this front leg. Sway a bit here if that feels nice. And soften your knees, crawl yourself out to your warrior three, lengthening out. And soften the knees, round up to stand. Hug that right shin into your chest for a squeeze. Roll around a bit here in the hip joints, open up. Take a big inhale to lift. We'll wrap it up for your eagle pose here. Right leg over, right arm under, sinking through your hips, lifting up through your fingertips. Unravel everything, big inhale. And we'll slide it right back to that low lunge here. Scooching the left foot out to the left edge of your mat here. Ease that back knee down to the ground. And getting into your hips a bit more. Maybe come on down a little lower if that feels nice. breathing really big and easy. If it feels nice to spin around to the left side, catch a hold of your foot behind you, something to play with, just staying really soft in your body. And when you're ready to ease out of that one here, straighten up the arms a bit, press down through your hands, and step right up and back to your down dog, settling in. Maybe sway a bit side to side here to open things up. And when you're ready, we'll take a gentle stroll right up to the top of your mat here, one simple step at a time. Folding up and over your legs, let your head go, your neck go. Grab a hold of the elbows there if that feels nice. Round up to stand one notch at a time. Take a big inhale to float your arms all the way up. And easy exhale all the way up and over your legs here. Soften through your knees, step your left leg way back behind you to your nice low lunge. And scooch that right foot out to the edge of your mat here over to the left side. And ease your hips on down for a nice pigeon pose. So take your time to get comfortable. You can lean way over to the right hip or scooch to the left a bit. Make sure there's no pain here. Really take your time to find a place that feels like a great opening for you. If you like to bring it on forward, go for that. Maybe crawl around one side or the other side. And we'll hang here for a few long, deep breaths. Really big, deep inhales and even a bit longer as you exhale. Just settling in. When you're ready, slowly start to bring yourself all the way back up. And lean into that right hip, slide your left leg all the way around here. Stretch both legs out in front of you a bit. Put a nice easy bend in your knees. Bring your hands behind you. Big inhale to lean back. And as you exhale, draw yourself all the way up and over the legs here. Let your head go, your neck go. Sway a bit side to side if that feels good. When you're ready, gently round yourself all the way up from this one here. Take your time. Bend the knees here, plant your feet on the ground, bring your hands behind you. Take it big and to lengthen all the way up to a nice tabletop here. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. We'll crawl into a nice standing forward bend here. Take your time, bring your hands in front of you. Use your arms to lift yourself up and over your legs here to save your knees from any trouble. Rounding up to stand one notch at a time. Take a big inhale to float your arms all the way up. And easy exhale all the way up and over your legs. Let your head and neck go. Soften through your knees. Step your right leg way back behind you to that low lunge. And scooching your front foot out to the edge of your mat there for a nice pigeon pose. Ease on down through your hips. And again, take your time to get comfortable here. Maybe leaning all the way over to one side or the other side. Just finding a nice place where you can feel a good opening and still breathe really big and fully. If you'd like to bring it on forward, go for that. Just find a nice cozy place to hang for a little while. If you find a place that's carrying some tension, you can stay there, have a few really big deep breaths, see if anything changes, maybe explore around to another place. The whole goal is to find a nice place where you can start to sensitize the body to how you feel and notice the sensations in your body. It helps your body start to heal and achieve your awesome, most radiant well-being. All right, when you're ready, bring yourself all the way back up. Slide that back leg all the way around here so both legs are extended in front of you. Bring your hands behind you, big inhale to open up the front of your body, and easy exhale all the way up and over your legs. Let your head and neck be easy here. Maybe sway a little side to side. Keep a nice bend in your knees so you don't have this idea of stretching, but more releasing here. So really big deep inhales and even a little long with your exhales. When you're ready, ease yourself back to a nice, easy, comfortable, balanced place to sit here. So cross-legged or any other way that feels better for you. Bring your hands behind you. Take a big inhale to open up the front of your body. And easy exhale right back to a nice neutral place. Closing your eyes. Let your attention drift right back inward. Notice any sensations as they come and go. Just coming right back to your breath. Bring your thumbs to your heartbeat here, checking in for a moment. And great job. I'll see you real soon.